Welcome. Hi, my name is Jason Sword, Regional Sales Manager for the Indiana market. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for joining this webinar. I put together a brief presentation of what I would like to know as a brand new Anthem agent. So let's go ahead and get started. Indiana has a very big staff to support local agents. We have 3 regional sales managers, myself, Roy Mickish, and Craig Rubel. We're accompanied by 2 of the best agency service representatives in the country, Lisa Overbrockling and Wes Rayleigh. You have the ability to call, email, or text any of the 5 local Indiana broker staff. We at Anthem take a lot of pride in supporting our agents locally. This allows us to strategize face-to-face if requested. Also, Anthem has agent support staff that is second to none in the industry. All right, a little bit about myself before we move forward. I was first an independent agent, then started one of the largest producing agencies in the southern Indiana market. My experience is all as an agent and an agency owner. I still possess the agent mentality and mindset. This allows me to actually understand how agents do business on a day-to-day basis. That takes us to our next slide. Why Anthem? So there's a lot of different reasons, and I'm not going to go too much in detail about why Anthem, but I'm going to go through a few points here that I've made. Number one, for the state of Indiana, we are headquartered in Indianapolis with a local support staff throughout the state. That helps with brand recognition. A lot of your people centrally located know the name Anthem. We have over 1.3 million Medicare Advantage members nationwide, over 900,000 Medicare Supplement members nationwide. Also, we have a large network of providers and virtually all Indiana hospitals in our networks, and that's PPO and HMO networks. The one hospital that we are missing in the state of Indiana is Reed Memorial, and that is in Wayne County. We have HMO and DSNP members can use a network in 3 different states. They don't have to activate. They have the ability to travel outside of Indiana to Kentucky or Ohio. Yes, that means if they want to go to the Brown Cancer Center in Louisville, they have the ability to do so. If they want to go to the Cleveland Clinic in Ohio, they have the ability to do so. Also, they have access to all of our Indiana providers as well. PPO travel benefit in 37 states and Puerto Rico. We have an HMO and an HMO DSNP plan in all 92 counties. Yes, you heard it right, all 92 counties in the state of Indiana. No referral required for any of our HMO products. I know most other carriers have done the same. We also have co-op funding that's available to help you grow the business. I know from personal experience that that's not always the case with all other carriers, so this is a rare opportunity to partner with Anthem while we're in explosive growth mode. We're the number 1 commercial carrier in the state with over 1 million members, making those turning 65 or retirees and a much easier transition because they're more than likely already on an Anthem product. Also, on our HMO products, we'll offer essential extras. Those are Anthem exclusive benefits. Silver Sneakers is included on every single plan that we market. Now, a little bit about our money, about the commissions. Show me the money slide. At the top, you'll notice there's a graph that will show you what the effective date, and then you can scroll over and see exactly when you can expect to be paid. And this is throughout the entirety of 2020. Also, Anthem does pay CMS max allowables on Medicare Advantages. That's $510 for a brand new and $255 on the renewal for lifetime. Our Medicare Supplement commissions have increased to 21% for years 1 through 6. On top of that, we also have an aggressive monthly bonus program that will go into further detail a little bit later. PDPs, we pay $78 for a brand new one. Renewals are $39 for 6 years. Also, Anthem Extras that can be added on to our Medicare supplements, we will pay you 10% for lifetime. All right, so the next thing about Anthem that makes us a little bit unique in the market is we still allow AORs, and we call this our business protection. This is something that Anthem put into place to protect agents and their current books of business. Now, that's important as we see that a lot of the business and the way that Medicare Advantage and Medicare products are being written, a lot of baby boomers are signing up online or they're calling in because they see a commercial and with other carriers, you are losing that business if it's your current client. With Anthem, we are protecting the original writing agent. If a client of yours, for instance, is on a regional PPO plan and they see a commercial and they call to Anthem and they sign up for a $0 HMO, you will remain the agent of record. That's very important. Also, if you notice, there are stipulations and guidelines. It has to be handwritten by the member. It cannot be in a form letter. So if you're out there in the field and you see a client that signed up online or they signed up over the phone and they want local representation and a broker, you have the ability to become their agent of record and receive commissions on that. It will be paid in the renewal form. But you will get a handwritten letter stating that the member wants you to be their agent moving forward, that you'll explain the details of the plan and keep them, abreast of the market. You'll take that and you'll email it to senior_salescomp@anthem.com. There's a couple different things that you need to include on that agent of record form. Number one, you must have the member's name and policy number. You must include the agent's ID number or tax ID number or your writing number. And there must also be a signature by both parties, the client and yourself, indicated on the letter with the signature date. One thing to keep in mind whenever you're out in the field and you see a client that has a regional PPO and you're switching them over to an HMO product because they love Anthem, you have the ability to do that, but you will need to take an AOR in order to become the agent of record. All right, now moving on, a little bit about Indiana. Let's look at some Indiana stats as far as the population and Medicare eligibles. Total population in the state of Indiana is estimated at 6.6 million. Out of that 6.6 million, there are 1.4 million people eligible for Medicare. Now, the next two portions are very, very important for non-AEP. Low-income subsidy, you have 325,000 members in the state of Indiana that are receiving some form of LIS. Also, you have 231,000 that are dual eligible. If you combine those two, that's over 500,000 people, or 40% of the Medicare eligibles in the state of Indiana receiving some form of assistance, allowing them to have an SEP once a quarter to be able to switch from another MAPD plan or a PDP plan. Also, in the state of Indiana, the total Medicare Advantage penetration, or the total number of people that are enrolled in a Medicare Advantage prescription drug plan, is currently at 353,000 out of 1.4 million, looks at about 25%. Nationally, it's a little bit over 30%. So Indiana is trending in the correct direction, and we'll go a little bit more into detail later about that. Also, on a monthly basis, Indiana has about 60,000 people turning 65. So you notice there's a huge opportunity in the state of Indiana. There's more people receiving dual, or that are dual eligible or receiving low-income subsidy, that are currently enrolled in an MAPD. So there's 15%. I think it's safe to say that everybody on the call would agree with me. Anybody that is dual eligible or receiving low-income subsidy is probably a very good candidate for a Medicare Advantage plan. So there's a lot of opportunity throughout the state of Indiana. Moving right along, Anthem products, what do we offer? Obviously, the traditional standard Medicare supplement policies, Plan A, F, G, and N. And you can also, one thing that's unique about Anthem is you can add on dental and vision right onto our Medicare supplement products. As of the beginning of 2020, we are now owners of our own platform for standalone Part D, and that's IngenioRx. We used to have a contract with Express Scripts that made our product not really competitive in the marketplace. So some of those plans, you notice that they range anywhere from $54 to $20.80. Also, we have a wide array of Medicare Advantage products throughout the state. HMO, HMO D-SNP, some local PPOs, regional PPO that covers the whole state of Indiana and Kentucky. Also, we have an HMO extra plan that is targeting a very specific portion of the population. And on all of our Medicare Advantage plans, you have the ability to add on optional supplemental benefits in the form of dental and vision coverage. So Anthem's Medicare supplement products, some of the topics and hot spots of our Medicare supplements. Let's go through those. All of our supplements include silver sneakers. Also, we do have a household discount of 5%. Now, that is different from some carriers. Both husband and wife have to be enrolled in an Anthem Medicare supplement in order to receive that 5% discount. Also, we offer a $2 a month savings if they do automatic withdrawal from their checking. As mentioned before, we do pay 21% commissions for years 1 through 6, and just recently added, we do a 9-month advance for the first year. And then the month 10, you'll start receiving renewals. Monthly bonus program, and that monthly bonus program, we're going to go into great detail here in just a second, but that is uncapped. Also, one of the things that I feel strongly about with Anthem's Medicare supplement is our brand recognition. Also, obviously we have a lot of people that are currently on Anthem for, a large and small group, in some form have had Anthem coverage, but also we're stable and realistically priced. And what I mean by that, I had the ability to sell a lot of Medicare supplements before I came to work for Anthem. And, I sold a lot of different companies, Mutual of Omaha, Cigna, Aetna, and all those companies have one thing in common. They open up subsidiary companies that gives them the ability to offer unrealistically priced products. And then once they get enough members in those pools, they close those products down and they open up another subsidiary company that allows them to offer unrealistically priced Medicare supplement products. Anthem is not in the business of opening and closing blocks of business. That is very crucial for the longevity of the price for your Medicare supplement clients. Don't stick them with a company that is going to close that block of business and jack those rates completely up in a few years down the line. Now, those products, if they could price them that low, Anthem has a lot of members on Medicare supplements. If those were realistic prices, we would be at that point as well. We also have over 1 million members on commercial Anthem plans, so it's easy to transition those people as they retire, just move from one Anthem plan to another. One thing that's specific and unique about the state of Indiana, we have broken our rate zones up into 3 different locations. The reason why we've done that is the cost of care in the northwest portion of the state, or the Gary area towards Chicago, the cost of care is much higher there than it would be in the southern portion of the state. So what we've done is we've broken up our rate into 3 different zones that gives us the ability to offer more competitive pricing throughout the state, excluding that expensive portion of the state. Also, our rate increases will happen in January. Up to this point, we increase rates once a year. We also have a 6-month rate guarantee. No increases can happen within the first 6 months of selling that product. You do not need to collect the first premium. It's not allowed, so no, you don't have to collect your client's check. We do not charge an application fee, and we pay full commission on guaranteed issue business, unlike some of our competitors. Now, on to the MedSup Broker Bonus Program. This is in addition to the 21% commissions for years 1 through 6, and this is on a monthly basis specific to the state of Indiana. So what I mean by that is you cannot combine the state of Indiana and Kentucky production, or Indiana and Ohio. This is only specific to Indiana. Now, Ohio and Kentucky, they also offer the same exact broker bonus program, but you have to sell products in each state, each individual state. So you notice here, if you sell 3 to 4 apps in a month, you get an extra $150 an app. If you sell 5 to 9, you get an extra $200 per app. And if you sell 10 or more policies, you get an extra $250 per app, and that is uncapped. Now, where that 10 or more will really make sense is if you're rolling a block of business or during AEP. So it's crucial if you're selling this product during AEP, you want to make all of your effective dates the same month. That way you can get that $250 bonus, and that is extended out through the end of the year for 2020. Another thing that makes our Medicare supplement policies unique is we have the ability to add on Anthem Extras, which is dental and vision coverage. Now, the other good thing is this: we do pay 10% lifetime commissions on those products. And if you're looking at selling a package, I know a lot of clients like to have their Medicare supplement and their PDP plan with the same company. We do offer 3 competitive plans. I want to draw your attention all the way to the right to our Anthem MetaBlue RX Enhanced plan. It is $20.80, but you notice in the bottom right, the real sweet spot for this plan is your very generic prescriptions. You notice they're $1 and $2 for tiers 1 and tier 2. This is going to be a nice replacement for the bottom tier, you know, your traditional Walmart, Humana Walmart drug plan or Aetna or WellCare, SilverScript, any of those low dollar plans that you're sticking your clients that have lisinopril and omeprazole. Those are the clients that are really going to be driven to the $20.80 plan. This makes nice for a combo deal for simplicity for a lot of your clients. Now, next, I want to talk a little bit about MAPD penetration in the state of Indiana. Now, you notice this graph here, the growth from 2015 till now. This is all carriers. So let's talk about the future of Medicare. Notice the growth of the MAPD enrollment since 2015 until 2020. With this shift, 2 things are happening. Number 1, Medicare supplement products are becoming more expensive because their pools are shrinking. So as those pools shrink, less people paying in, there's more variance in the premiums that they're paying. So those products are increasing in price. Number 2, Medicare Advantage products are getting stronger every year. I remember when I first started in the business, all I had to sell was a $47 local PPO product with a $6,700 MOOP and no shiny benefits. Now we see $0 plans with dental, vision, hearing, over-the-counter, rides, and much more. Medicare Advantage plans are the future of Medicare coverage for our seniors. And Anthem's biggest strength is our HMO product line. Now, this is all carriers throughout the state of Indiana. You notice the HMO growth since 2015. First, let me tell you about our network and the history of our product. Prior to 2018, Anthem only offered HMO products in the densely populated areas: Indianapolis, Clark and Floyd County, which is right across the bridge from Louisville, Gary, and Fort Wayne. In 2018, Anthem expanded to cover 90 out of 92 counties with our HMO and D-SNP product. With this huge expansion, it was impossible to go and contact all of those providers needed. So we did a very unique network expansion technique called deeming. Essentially what we did was we sent a letter to all of our PPO providers letting them know they are now part of the HMO network unless they want to opt out. Out of the thousands and thousands of providers that we sent the letter to, only a few declined to participate in our HMO network. After all, this product was helping all of their communities. So for argument's sake, our PPO and HMO networks are mirror-like images. Very important to understand this difference between Anthem and our competitors. Also, they can utilize Kentucky and Ohio HMO networks. No need to call and activate and get a referral. These are huge selling points to communicate to your potential clients. Now let's dive a little bit into some of the benefits that stand out in all of our product lines. First of all, I'm going to draw your attention to the top of the screen. All of our HMO products, whether it's the dual SNP, the extra, or the original HMO product, they all receive the following: silver sneakers, essential extras, personal emergency response systems, post-hospitalization meals, 20 meals. They all get a $3,000 hearing aid benefit, and they have access to telehealth, and every single one of them is going to pay you lifetime renewals. Also, they all have the same provider network. So let's talk about a little bit about our HMO product. The people that are now eligible in 2020 are QMB, QMB Plus, FBDE, and SLMB Plus. It is very important that you understand those qualifications in the state of Indiana for our HMO D-SNP. Some of the benefits of our D-SNP include comprehensive dental of $2,000, $275 for glasses or contacts. They get 48 one-way trips to and from the doctor up to 60 miles. One very unique thing about that with us is we offer the Walmart over-the-counter gift card plan. And what we see a lot of our members utilizing these one-way trips, if they go to the doctor and they get a prescription, on their way home, that driver that is giving them the ride can stop at Walmart and take them to the pharmacy. That will still include one trip. That will only be counted as one trip to the doctor, and then another trip on the way home. They can stop at the pharmacy. They can get some over-the-counter stuff at Walmart, and it's still that one trip. We offer $315 of over-the-counter Walmart per quarter. You know, they're all buying and they're getting all the medicines that are over-the-counter that they need now. Neosporin, Band-Aids, vitamins that they could, you know, vitamins are expensive. A lot of them could not afford, the people that were DSNP eligible, they could not afford the vitamins that were essential to their health. Also, we offer a $100 gift card for annual plan visits. Now, we're not going to go into too much detail about the HMO Extra plan because it's going to be a pretty rare occurrence that you're going to run into somebody that's just SLMB or receiving LIS 100%. Now, there is a premium that is attached to the HMO Extra plan, but this plan is designed for people that are SLMB or receive 100% LIS. If they are indeed SLMB or LIS 100%, they will not pay that premium. Make sure when you, at the point of sale, you explain that to your client, that there is a premium in the book, but the state will pay that premium for them. On that plan, it has a few things. $0 copay to the PCP. They get $150 comprehensive dental per quarter. And all of our quarterly benefits on all of our products do roll quarter to quarter, but they will expire at the end of the year. They get $150 for glasses and 12 one-way trips to and from the doctor, and they get $170 in over-the-counter, so quite a bit less than the DSNP at $315. Now, our regular HMO product, you're looking at a $4,900 MOOP, $5 PCP copay, and a $40 special copay. With that, they get 2 oral exams, 2 cleanings, 1 x-ray, and 1 fluoride treatment. They do get $150 for glasses, $76 for over-the-counter Walmart per quarter. And we also have something that's unique to Anthem. We have our very generic drugs, and I'll show you a list of those here in a bit. Tier 6, those are $0, and they don't have to get them in the mail. They can go to a preferred pharmacy and get them for $0. So now moving forward to our essential extras. This is one thing that is very unique to Anthem. This came out in our social determinants of health. Last year was our first year for essential extras, and on your screen were the original 6 that we came out with in 2019. We were first to market with these products. Now, on the essential extras, your member has the ability to choose one of 10. Now, there's only 6 on the screen. I'm going to show you the next 4 here in just a second. These were the original 6. There is a spot on the application where you can choose at point of sale. It's not mandatory, but if you choose it at point of sale, you can go ahead and enroll them in the product. Now, they have the ability to switch from one benefit to another one time a year, as long as they have not touched that benefit, okay? Also, you notice that transportation's on there. They will utilize the plan benefit first before they start tapping into the essential extras. So what I mean by that, if they have a DSNP plan and they use 46 one-way trips, and then their son gives them a car and they no longer need transportation, they can switch that benefit because they have not tapped into their essential extra benefit. So let's go right along the list here. Healthy food deliveries. This is just like post-hospitalization meals, basically microwave dinners they get sent to them. They get 16 per month for 4 months, a total of 64 meals. Transportation, they can add 60 one-way trips per year. We see a lot of members that do this that like to get taken to the YMCA, or they're on, you know, they have to go to the doctor frequently. The next benefit, personal home helper. They get up to 124 hours per year of somebody to come in and help them. You know, this is non-skilled care, so basically helping them clean, cook, do household things. Assistive devices. This is a $500 annual allowance. They get to order it through a Walmart catalog. This is things like safety rails, portable toilets. You notice that there's a wheelchair and a ramp on the picture to help your members that need things that will assist them throughout their house and safety devices. The next one is day center visits. This is 1 day per week. They can go to an adult daycare, and that is a reimbursement of up to $80. Key on that is it is a reimbursement. Alternative medicine. Alternative medicine would include acupuncture or therapeutic massage. And oddly enough, this was the #1 utilized benefit across the country for Anthem Essential Extras. They get up to 24 visits a year for acupuncture or therapeutic massage. Now, the 4 that were added for 2020, healthy nutrition. This is pantry staples that get shipped to their doorstep from Kroger, things like granola bars and different items that have long shelf life. They also get 8 telephonic visits with a dietitian that would have the ability to talk them through different things that would help their nutrition. And these are catered to their specific needs. So if your member is diabetic, they'll obviously get food that is suitable for a diabetic. The next one is active lifestyle health and wellness. This is a tracking or a Fitbit-like device. They get 1 every other year. If they have a service dog, the key with this is it has to be ADA certified, but they get a $500 allowance. This will not pay for vet or the cost of the dog. This is for things like dog food or leashes or collars or anything like that they would need, because those service dogs are expensive. And my personal favorite from spending many, many years in the field is pest control. Now, I know a lot of you out there are smiling right now, but if you've ever sold a member in those high-rises, or if you've been to a poverty-stricken area and they don't have the ability to get the essentials in their house, pest control, we will do a quarterly routine visit or a one-time eradication of infestation. So that would be bed bugs or stink bugs, a one-time eradication or a quarterly routine preventative benefit. And that is administered through Terminex. All right, and my personal favorite, and I think probably Anthem's biggest strength throughout our HMO product line, is our over-the-counter partnership with Walmart. I can tell you this much. Seniors love their over-the-counter Walmart cards. I get calls weekly from agents that just laugh about the referrals that they're getting because of the Walmart card. These members love it. They have the ability to go in and shop, and they swipe their Walmart card or their over-the-counter Walmart card that we send to them. That card is automatically loaded at the beginning of each quarter. Now, don't worry, if they don't make it by the end of the quarter, it will roll to the next quarter. They just have to make sure they spend all that money before December 31st. We do send out an abbreviated catalog. If your member would like a full catalog, they can visit online at healthybenefitsplus.com/Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield over the counter. I know that's lengthy. You all are going to get access to this slideshow. Or they can call the number above and request a full copy of the book. Now, a list of our Tier 6 medications that I talked about earlier. You notice that all of these medicines that are Tier 6 will be $0. These are the most common. Most seniors are going to be on a cholesterol, some sort of statin. You see a lot of metformin, blood pressure pills, lisinopril. I would say the most common medicines are lisinopril, metformin, and a statin. So all those medicines are $0 for your seniors, and they do not have to get them in the mail. They can go to their preferred pharmacy and support local business. Now let's touch base a little bit on Anthem systems. Anthem has a producer toolbox. It hosts all systems. So basically it's your one-stop shop for managing your book or accessing anything that you need Anthem related. There's a separate website, which is Custom Point, our sales toolkit, where you order your supplies and you actually can get custom marketing pieces. One of the most underutilized assets that Anthem offers. You have the ability to go to Custom Point and put your picture, your phone number on pieces, and we will pay the printing cost and we'll send them to you free of charge. Also, we have InProducer that I'll argue is the best electronic submission for applications on the market. And yes, I've used all other carriers. Me personally, InProducer is second to none, and I'm going to tell you why here just in a minute. Also, Our shop website. So if you go to Anthem like you're a client, you have the ability to view all of evidence of coverage, get a print off of the application, and personally, I like using that doctor finder the best because it's the most up-to-date, and that is just go to anthem.com like you're shopping for a Medicare Advantage product. Brokers can enroll a Medicare prospect if they are not face-to-face with Anthem. We have a lot of different options. Let's talk about that because of today's challenges with the COVID-19. Not a lot of people want to meet face-to-face, and not a lot of agents, frankly, want to go face-to-face to the members, risking the possibility of infection. So we have a couple different ways of doing that. One, you populate the application via MProducer, and you transfer that to the client. Now, this is going to be fitting for your clients that are tech-savvy, have access to the internet or a computer, but basically you just go through MProducer, and at the end, instead of providing a signature, you just transfer it to the client, and they will electronically sign via email. Also, Anthem has a microsite to where you, the agent, has your own website. You can send that link to a member, and they can click on that link and go fill out the application themselves, and you will receive credit. You have access to setting up your microsite via the producer toolbox. Also, you can mail a paper app and then get that paper app back from your member and submit it in MProducer. You do not have to fax or email or scan or do anything with that application. You just have to check a box stating that you have a wet signature on file. If there is an allegation, at that point, you will have to provide us with that application. And the most recent addition, and I think a game changer for Anthem and for all the brokers out there, is our voice signature. Brand new, just rolled out this week. The voice signature option is going to change the game for a lot of brokers during these challenging times. So the producer toolbox, you can see all your opportunities in one place. This is just kind of a sneak peek of what it looks like. Some of the things that you'll do in here is track commissions with just a few clicks. You can generate new business if you have small or large group members. You can pull Turning 65 lists directly off of this website and then reach out to them. Producer Toolbox continued, MProducer. With MProducer, you have the ability to obtain a paper application and submit later on MProducer, eliminating fax and email. Also, which is coming very soon, is you're going to have the ability to check DSNP eligibility via MProducer. Also, we have an application status tracker. Much like Domino's, when you order a pizza, it tells you, your pizza is now being processed, it's being put in the oven, now it's in the car, it's coming to you. We have the exact same process with our application status tracker. It provides a start-to-finish updates on all applications submitted status, all the way through the welcome kit and ID card being sent and tracked. We've all had members that call and say, I don't have my ID card yet. Well, you can go on to MProducer, track it, see if the ID card has been sent, because we know a lot of times those get trashed. You also have the ability to order new cards. Agent Connect microsite. This gives you the ability to have your own website and send it out. This has really taken off for a lot of agents with their social media presence and just putting their link on their profile. We have a lot of agents that are getting a lot of applications off their microsite via Facebook and other social media outlets. Also, you have the ability at the end of MProducer to just transfer that to the client, have them sign electronically. So you might ask, why submit applications via MProducer? I get this question all the time as I work with agents throughout the state, and a lot of them are stuck in their old ways. They want paper. They want a fax. That's the way they like to do it. But let me tell you a few reasons why I think you should utilize MProducer. You can still obtain a paper application. If you like that paper application, you can still get it, and you can just submit it electronically via MProducer. You don't have to fax us any proof other than if you get an allegation, you have to provide that application at that time. So some of the things that MProducer will help you with. It'll help you be more efficient. It helps you save time, which will give you more capacity. It'll allow you to make more sales. It reduces the processing time. So from start to finish, when you submit the application, if you fax an application in, what happens is we got to get that application off the fax machine. Somebody's got to key it in. You get put to the bottom of the stack. But if you do it electronically, it gets processed much faster for your clients. Also, I know every agent out there has done this where they accidentally put the wrong agent code or the wrong writing number, and then they have to go through the cumbersome process of getting it added to the app or potentially not getting paid commissions at all on that policy. Also, it's going to provide fewer errors throughout the application process. The doctor finder is embedded, so you don't have to go and find the PCP ID, their address, their phone number, and put it all on the app. The doctor finder is embedded right inside of InProducer. All you have to do is search and check a box, and it'll automatically preload all that doctor's information, and it will not be incorrect. Also, there's going to be that DSNP eligibility verification that will be embedded very soon. You have the ability to track your application from start to finish, even to the point of whether or not we've sent the welcome kit and the ID card if you submit through InProducer. Also, this is my favorite new addition. For all of those applications that we need more information, or you maybe put the wrong MBI number, or you have something, that application is pending. You have the ability to just go right on InProducer and upload the information that we need. You don't have to call agent support and get their email and email in what they need. You can upload it right there on that app through InProducer. Also, another great thing about doing an electronic app is you have the ability to create electronic scopes, so you don't have to store those for 10 years. We'll do it for you. All right, so our newest addition, voice signature, the vendor on that is TalkDesk. So a few talking points about voice signature. You as an agent must first attend a training webcast. Upon that completion of the training, you will be emailed an agent access code to access the tool. You have the ability to obtain recorded scope of appointments via the phone. Also, you can obtain recorded application signatures. Those calls must be inbound, so the client must call you. That's a CMS guideline. You can take applications on MAPDs, Medicare supplements, or standalone PDPs. The application will be physically completed via InProducer, and then the signature will be done via voice signature or TalkDesk. Recording info will be saved for up to 10 years. So if you get an allegation, we'll go back and pull that recording. You will not be recording your whole entire sales pitch on this. It'll just be the signature portion of the application. It's estimated to take 10 to 15 minutes per applicant. We have had some internal reps that have tried it, and we have some of them that are getting these voice signatures done in 10 minutes flat. If you are interested in voice signature, you must email myself or one of the two other RSMs in order to get started. Last but not least, let's talk a little bit about the co-op marketing reimbursement program. This is something that's unique to Anthem. We are dedicated to investing in our agents and helping you grow. We know the cost and the lead acquisition cost is very expensive to get to Medicare beneficiaries. So we are going to reimburse you for your marketing efforts. It is production-based and results-oriented. We take an aggressive approach to help us grow together. Also, with the co-op program, we take a strategic assistant in your business to help you target prospects. We can take those county eligible maps that will show you how many members are eligible in a county, how many members are enrolled in an MAPD in that county. Also, what percentage of that county specifically is dual or LIS eligible. So that can really help you pinpoint where to grow your business and where to target in those underutilized portions of the state. If you want to participate in the co-op marketing reimbursement program after, email me. I have to send you a couple forms to complete. And some of these programs that we've seen or that we will co-op are examples, not limited to. If you have other ideas, reach out and we can talk about it. If it makes sense, we'll do it. We help a lot of agents with lead drops, BRC cards, direct mail, newspaper ads, specifically right around AEP season. grassroots or community events, seminars, booths, anything like that. Provider relationships, if you have an in at a doctor's office and you need some help. Social media, website optimization, all of these things, we will help you and we will reimburse if you are placing your business with Anthem. Without further ado, I just want to thank everybody for showing up today. We look forward to helping you grow your business with Anthem.